Ja'Cory, how have the receivers been competing with each other so far in fall camp to get started?
We have a great group of guys. Once again, this whole summer we've been working hard, developing our skill set on and off the field, but mostly on the field right now since fall camp. We're trying to get locked in with the plays, get more reps with the quarterbacks, all quarterbacks, and we've been doing a great job.
Nick?
Hey, Ja'Cory, you talk about working on skill sets and improving that. I mean, what are some of the points of emphasis for you, for the position group, to work on to improve from last year?
Mainly as a whole position group, we all play receiver, so our first skill set is like working on our hands, catching the ball. As a receiver, you can't catch the ball, and you really can't be out on the field. So that's one thing with us. We know that we focus on getting on the jug before practice and before whenever time we can really get on the jugs after practice, and that's how we develop that skill set.
Charlie?
Yeah, hey Ja'Cory, you mentioned working with all the quarterbacks. Just how is that in terms of trying to develop chemistry with guys ahead of the season?
It's great because we're not only working with one quarterback, so all the quarterbacks are great. I see they all show leadership qualities and they all have the right mindset.
Nick Alvarez?
How's it been with Tommy and just kind of learning that offense, how he's kind of working with the system you guys already had?
Working with Tommy is great. I really want to say it's too much different, but he added his tweaks in, and he gonna develop us as the offense.
Tony?
It's been mentioned that Alabama's looking for a number one receiver. What do you think about that, and is that a role that you kind of embrace as a returning back?
To be honest, as a returning, I'm not really looking for a number one receiver. I'm looking for as a complete group because everybody might have a day. Everybody might have a game to get their name called on. So we want everybody in our group to show up and play hard the best way they could.
Kennington?
Yesterday, Coach Saban said that things change when you get into fall camp, when you put helmets on, when you put pads on. For yourself, what is that mentality shift like transitioning from summer conditioning to fall camp?
Yeah, everybody have to change their whole mindset. It's hot out there, It's hot. We're not just gonna let the heat affect our performance, but we all the whole team know we have to work hard. It's gonna be a hard work. It's something I've been liking our energy so far, so we're gonna keep that striving.
Steve?
Ja'Cory, this will be his second, full year playing corner, but what do you think Terry Arnold took from last year that you really like about him this fall camp here?
Terrion played with a lot of dogs, so he'll throw the cat too. So he got that swag. He gonna come out swagging. Me and him gonna iron gonna sharpen iron. That's what the same way with Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, he gonna come out and play hard, practice hard. So that's just how it goes.
Charlie?
You mentioned the receivers as a complete group. Do you guys feel like the depth there has improved from last year? Have you seen some of the young guys improve?
Yeah, I see every guy improve. Even myself, but most of the younger guys, as in like the freshmen and even the sophomores, developing their playbook and a skill set of how to run their routes and what they need to see as a defense. So we all develop.
Austin?
Yeah, kind of off that. Prentice, Bond, and Law all got to play a lot last year. Where have you seen them grow from last year and then into this year?
There's always more room for improvement, but I see them, they getting a lot of confidence. They starting to be more familiar with the playbook and just, play freely, like they just been here a couple of years. So.
Nick?
Yeah, you guys added a few transfer DBs after the spring game. I mean, what do you see from those guys so far? What stood out, kind of early impressions?
I see those guys, they, as a DB group, we go against them every day. So really, as the leaders that I see as a DB group, Terrion and Kool-Aid, they leading them guys well. So every time we go against them, it's the same thing. It's like we're going against the ones, the two, or threes, no matter who we're going against. We all go against each other and work hard.
Any other questions? Sure.
What have you seen? What have you seen from Malik Benson, just in terms of his growth since he got here? I guess for the bowl game.
Malik been a hard worker. He always been a hard worker since he got here. I'm not gonna say too much quiet or talking to it, but he's just gonna take the coaching, accept the coaching, and just work hard.
Anything else? Last one.
Hey, Ja'Cory, thank you. Could you talk about Kendrick Law? What you like about his playing style?
Kendrick Law plays more like a. Kendrick Law is aggressive, so you know. But I like his whole play style. You know, he's a young kid, still developing as well. But he gonna have a unique type of play style. He gonna bring his own type of game into the group. And everybody got their own type of skill set, so that's just help as receivers. You know, we all take from each other. So K-Law got a lot to bring to the table.
Thanks, Jacory.
Appreciate y'all.